WZDX News, honoring Black history with this moment of hidden history.
Savannah's Carver Village community is now a nationally recognized landmark. Tonight, as we continue to celebrate Black history, Kim Gusby takes a closer look at this tight-knit neighborhood and how this distinction is helping to preserve an important piece of the past.
1948.
That's the year Mr. Henry Mack moved to Carver Village.
There wasn't no Carver Village. I bought the foundation. They're just starting the houses.
The World War II veteran purchased the land when he was just 27 years old. He's now 98.
Buying paper and trade it all down.
How much did you pay for it back then?
$4,500.
Oh, really?
That was like $1 million.
Little did he know the investment that he and others made more than 70 years ago would help raise generations. Some have gone on, others, including Mr. Mack, never left.
But I've seen it growing from nothing to it.
Named after noted scientist George Washington Carver, the historic neighborhood is located west of downtown Savannah, just beyond the on-ramp to Interstate 16. It was established to provide affordable housing for working-class African Americans. With 600 homes, it was once known as the largest individually owned housing development for people of color in the world.
We just lived like family out here during that time. Everybody, just like family.
In its heyday, doctors, lawyers, teachers, even world-famous musicians were part of that family.
I moved there in 1960. However, I became affiliated through childhood friends as early as 1950, almost 10 years before I moved there. Some of my best musician friends came from Carver Village. Jimmy Lloyd Brown from Brick, I played with his mother. She was from Carver Village, and the late Bobby Green, one of the best musicians that Savannah has produced, was from Covey Street.
Adams lived on Elliott Avenue. For 44 years, that was home.
Of course, all of my kids grew up there, and that's all that my wife knows, not being from the States. She moved from Japan to Elliott Avenue.
There were several businesses in our area. Dry cleaners, we had our own dry cleaners in Carver Village. Grocery stores, there were several.
Like Adams and Mack, Richard Shinhoster says he has nothing but fond memories of Carver Village. His family home on Barton Street is still there.
I moved there when I was in first grade. Started first grade at Springfield Terrace Elementary School. This picture was the Carver Village baseball team. And at that time, we didn't have uniforms, but we were good. We won the City Athletic League Championship that year.
They say it takes a village to raise a child. For me, this neighborhood was that village. My grandparents bought their first home here on Gwinnett Street more than 60 years ago. It's where I lived, went to school, and made lifelong friends. That seems to be the narrative of many rooted in this tight-knit community. Now the nation is finally beginning to appreciate its value. Last week, the historic Carver Village Neighborhood Association announced that the community has been placed on the Registry of Historic Places, making Carver Village a nationally recognized landmark. Those who live here hope this new distinction will reestablish a sense of pride among neighbors and solidify Carver Village as a cornerstone in our community.
Through this designation, Carver Village homes are now federally recognized properties. The Neighborhood Association hopes to have a museum highlighting its history. It's also looking to preserve 59 properties.